another match here at number 9. No stipulations, just a match. But this was a match that kind of stood out to me, and it might surprise people that it's this high. But number 9, Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. I will give this match. I give this match so much due and so much love because it was a match I thought for sure I would hate. When they put this match together, I said, "This is going to be terrible. this match is going to be the shit. This is going to be a styles clash. These two guys are just not going to be able to figure this out. They're not going to be able to put something coherent together. 100% wrong. 100% wrong. They went right into the storytelling, which is big for this particular situation. This is the program that eventually Daniel Bryan would join the Wyatt family, only to betray Bray. It wasn't real. That slow yes in the cage where he got everybody back in on his side. But it culminates into this. Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt at the Royal Rumble. I'll openly admit to not being a huge Bray Wyatt fan. Love the promos, love the character, loved some of the stories he was able to put together. I did not like his in-ring. And at that time, I was kind of reversed on Daniel. I at the time loved his in-ring. Obviously, he's Daniel Bryan. Wasn't really all that sold on the yes thing. I'm like, oh, it was cool the first couple times he did it, and then he went into the no's. The no's were good, and then when he went back to yes, I was like, because it was the second time he had done yes. He did yes, and it went over well. Then he changed it to no, which I thought was better than the yes. Because when he was doing the yes the first time around, it was to be a condescending prick. Then the fans started doing it with him, so he stopped. And every time they would do yes, he would say, no! And the no's to me were better than the yes because he was screaming in kids' faces, no! 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 It would be kids, old women. Like he had smoke for everybody when it was the no's. He would do a no during his own entrance. He had shirts where the yes, yes, yes shirt, where they put tape over the yes that said no on it so that he could know he was trying to kill his own gimmick. And they just wouldn't let it happen. And then eventually he stirred back into it. So I wasn't really digging it. But this match brought me back to turn me around on both of them, to be honest with you. Because Bray, I finally saw a match with Bray where I was like, okay, no, this was good. This was good. If we could do this more often, I'd probably be into it more. And the same thing with Daniel. I was able to see Daniel Bryan in a match where it didn't need to be a technical masterpiece. You know, it was still a really good worked match, but it didn't need to be move, counter, superplex, all the usual shit that he does. It was a nice change of pace for the both of them for me. That's why I was always pleasantly surprised when I saw this. Where are you on Bray? Were you a big Bray guy?
No, not like the promos were okay, but my problem is I agree with you. To him, his in ring to me was never enough. So after a while, the gimmick was cool, but now we're all bark and no bite. That's how I felt about him. So it was neat, like it's the best way to say it. And I just wasn't like
neato.
So I was never a big Bray fan, which is why to me so far this is the worst match on the list. It was tough to watch. I'm actually, as I was watching this, I was thinking, I'm curious what the reasoning behind this, first of all, being on the list. Maybe there weren't that many Royal Rumbles and you didn't have much to choose from. Or two, nostalgia had something to play in this that I'm just detached from because the pacing to me just wasn't there. Like it just wasn't a good match at all. From beginning to end, I was bored out of my fucking mind watching this shit. So to hear your actual reason made me hate it even more because it didn't. You're usually good at hyping me on shit, and I hated everything you fucking said. So
yeah, the only reason I can give is that it was better than his usual shit.
I would put this 21 out of your 20 list just so that it just missed the list. No other reason. So I did not like this at all. This shit was boring, man. I fucking dragged my ass through this. Did not enjoy it.
Okay. That's
Sorry if you're a
I-
fan of either one of these. This is
I-
not a.
I,
Although I am not a Bray fan. To me, this is not a comment to either one of them. I just did not. Just like damn it. I'm drawing a fucking blank. I literally just had the two names in my head. Whatever, forget it. I just not a comment to both of them. I just don't like seeing them together.
okay. That's
Yeah.
right. I had a feeling at some point we'd run into one where you're just like,
Yeah, but this it's so far away from the rest of your list so far. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay.
So
All right.